John Smoltz gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't classic. I mean, he gave up 10 hits his last outing. But to be around long enough to give up 10 hits means you're going to pitch deep in the game. He's just got to execute his pitches and have a chance to win.
So striding in, Rickey Henderson, and we are set for
Leading
baseball here
Oakland,
this evening.
Center fielder, number 24.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I can't wait to see if Stephen Vogt can keep it going. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Digging in now, McGwire, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball one.
Yep, that ball went out.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
First baseman.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch.
Too high.
And that's too high, ball 2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
Lifted in the air to center field. Franchise has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Rich Harden will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
Leading off for the Braves.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. And he
Ketel
really
Marte.
thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. in there, and it's 0-1. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I don't know what we're going to get from these guys today. This is the most difficult game, that cross-country trip, and you play the first game on the road. I don't know if they'll be tired or if they got their rest. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Comes set, and the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, back-to-back balls hit hard to start their bottom half of the first here. No wonder they're hustling off the field. Maybe they knew something we didn't know. They came to hit this game.
Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Here it comes, 2-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
The 2-1 on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping up now, David Justice. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind the count 2-0.
Down low and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it comes on 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Digging in, Ronald Franchise. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here. You can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Striding into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Two down, runners at first and second. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Into the box now, DANSBY Swanson. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-2. hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. It's the Braves 2 and the A's nothing. Now batting, Jose Canseco. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Canseco.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Chris Davis waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Line drive to left. Marte has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. They are in the top 5 in the most errors committed by a team. So it's not just one player that's kicking the ball, but it's been routinely as a team. And when you're giving up that many errors and make that many mistakes, you're not going to win many ball games.
Here's Chris Davis now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Hit hard but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting check.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Gerard Dyson hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Catcher, Gerard Dyson.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Hit hard towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Catcher, John Smoltz.
Standing in now, John Smoltz, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. You tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ketel Marte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0 and 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Standing in, Langford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
TILSON.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, Rich Harden. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, Chipper Jones. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chipper Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, here they go again. A single start the 3rd inning. Now they've already got a few runs on the board. This is exactly what they wanted to do. Stay aggressive, keep attacking, and here they are with the leadoff guy in the 3rd.
Striding in once again, David Justice. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him.
13,
He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Into the box now, Ronald Franchise. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. None out, runners at first and second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup, was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with this. So I don't know what he's looking for. Looking for something harder, probably.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Canseco posts under it, and that retires the side. 2 left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0. Striding in, Rickey Henderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he sets him down swinging. Rickey Henderson goes quietly leading off the 4th. Into the box, McGwire, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Digging in, Giambi. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Catcher, number 1.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Turned on down the line. Giambi fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 30, John Smoltz.
Now in the box, John Smoltz. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Pitch is popped up. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, Left fielder, Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. At the plate, Jose Canseco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Canseco.
Into the windup and the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And a fastball just a bit up. Splitter taken here. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Chris Davis now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So he sets him down swinging. Chris Davis becomes the second out here in inning number 5. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That misses. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Standing in, Langford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
1-2. Here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. They got to get something started eventually, and not a bad time to start.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Grounded down the third baseline. Gets dirty and gloves it. Hats off to that one. A's strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, David Justice.
Digging in once again, David Justice. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Count is 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
The center
Standing
fielder,
in now,
number 13,
Ronald Franchise, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard but foul. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Ready on 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back to SunTrust Park following this.
Your
Joey
attention,
Wendell
please.
will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 52, Joey Wendell.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And this is going to be a foul ball.
It's the first game of the road trip, and it takes a little bit to get an adjustment. You're not used to being that team that goes to the plate first to start the game after you've been home for a long homestand. But they need to get comfortable now in the new surroundings, or they're going to get blown out of this game.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rickey Henderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-1.
One strike.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Well, that base hit right there sends his streak to 14 games. That's 2 weeks going to the ballpark saying, I'm feeling good. I'm going to get a hit tonight. That's the mindset you want to be in.
In now, McGwire, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on third. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready for another chance. Jason Giambi, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here it comes, 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Striding in once again, Jose Canseco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
Way in front of that fastball.
That is the 3rd pitch right there. He has pounded him hard in. 3 pitches in a row. And I don't know if he...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Braves 3 and the A's 1. Daniel Mengden enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Daniel Mengden.
Ready once again as Drupal Cabrera. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Drupal Cabrera.
A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he misses, 2-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, John Smoltz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Here's another 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The fastball up there, mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for
it. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. 3 runs already home here. In there, 1-2 now.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Braves 6 and the A's 1. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Davis.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Aaron Blair comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Stephen Vogt will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, Langford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
The 0-2 delivery. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera ranging into the outfield. 2 down.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Mark Hanna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Mark Hanna.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chop foul wide of first. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They trail 6-1. Jesse Hahn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jesse Hahn.
Digging in to try it again. Chipper Jones. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. In tied at 93, ball 1. Hit slowly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, David Justice.
Digging in and looking for more, David Justice. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
1 out, nobody on. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2 one more time. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The next 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Ronald Franchise.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2 out, nobody on. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Hans ready. 0-2 on its way. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal on 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rickey Henderson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
In now, McGwire, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason
Ready for another shot now. Jason Giambi 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Stepping in now, Jose Canseco, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
The 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Yimi Garcia will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Yimi Garcia.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. 2-out success, and Stephen Vogt will bat next.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt, and he puts it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time, therefore he gets a hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Langford, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves 6 and the A's 3. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Gerard Dyson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
(2-0), here it is. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
One out and a runner on second base. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Here's a high pop-up. Vogt has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Andrew McCutcheon will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 11 home runs and 33 driven in. Hahn sets. Here's the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes, 0-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Tilson. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Braves 7 and the A's 3. Tony Watson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Tony Watson.
Digging in, Charlie Tilson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Tilson.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
Robbie Grossman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Robbie Grossman.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. They'll come into play here at 3:19. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Striding into the box, Rickey Henderson. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark McGwire.
Into the box now, Mark McGwire. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Set to deal on 2-2. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. There's one on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all three phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. John Smoltz earns his 5th winner of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 19th.